Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Steve's Guitars. We are streaming to you live from Carbondale, Colorado. It's a lovely summer evening. I've got some great music for you all tonight. If you're on the web, please remember to like and subscribe. And of course, thanks for being on the web. Supporting live music is a really good thing to do. Those of you that are here, thank you so much for being here. The musicians on stage always appreciate an audience. Before we get started, we want to send shout-outs to PM Consulting Limited and Feldman Wirtz Law Firm up in Aspen. They are our primary web sponsors. Couldn't do it without them. We want to send a shout-out to GrassRoots Community Network, the nation's oldest community action station. They're also up in Aspen. They host our streams. Can't do this without them either. And of course, a shout-out to the Standiford family for having this amazing space. And again, without it, everything doesn't count. Without any further ado, please welcome Doug Krause.
Say farewell to Big Muddy. Mississippi just ain't no home. There ain't no one here to love me, and it's so hard to be alone. Farewell, Big Muddy. Mississippi ain't no home. There's a girl in California selling flowers in a Frisco store, going trucking on westbound. Find that girl on the western shore. Say farewell to Big Muddy. Mississippi ain't no home. Well, I wasn't always good, no. Sometimes I was really bad, always thinking that I owned her, never knowing just what I had. If I had all the tears I cried for her, I'd have a muddy river of my own. Farewell, Big Muddy. Mississippi ain't been good to me. Farewell, Big Muddy. That old river just won't let me be. Farewell, Big Muddy. Mississippi ain't no home. Farewell, Big Muddy. Mississippi ain't been good to me. Farewell, Big Muddy. That old river just won't let me be. Farewell, Big Muddy. Mississippi ain't no home. Farewell, Big Muddy. Mississippi ain't no home. All right, thank you very much. Yeah, that's a song off an album I did about 10 years ago with my band, the Dirty Shoes Band. I'm going to do one about Colorado right now. It's off my new album called Prairie Dust and Delta Mud, and it's called Growing My Own. So it's a Colorado song. That's right, that's right. I was living in Colorado. I was happy there on my own. I met a Tex-Mex girl who just moved up from San Antone. When that girl moved in, my baby shack became a home. Well, they had legalized marijuana. I thought my troubles were all gone. But that girl of mine missed her mama in San Antone. Guess we're moving back home. I'm gonna have to grow my own. Growing my own in Texas, not a place I had planned to be. Might have to trade my seeds for other needs, like a girl and a family. Growing my own in Texas, my senorita by my side. Growing my own in San Antone might just be alright. Well, you might guess the rest of the story. There's not much more to say. I'm working hard and making sure that that girl will stay. And the kids keep growing like ditchweed on a sunny day. Growing my own in Texas, not a place I'd planned to be. But I'm high on life with my kids and wife, such a happy family. Growing my own in Texas, my senorita by my side. Growing my own in San Antone might just be alright. Growing my own in San Antone might just be alright. Yeah, I'm high on life. Not a true story, but based on the truth a little bit. Well, about 50 years ago, I wrote a song, and I thought that I would rework it for my new album, do it a little differently. I was playing guitar and doing a troubadour thing back then. I thought I was going to be Gordon Lightfoot, I guess. And so I wrote this song called Lily Bell, about a riverboat, working on the river. And got to doing this last album we were doing, and I thought I could redo that song and bring it back. Well, I really ticked off my brother because he was in junior high when I wrote that song. And he's remembered it a certain way for all these years. And now I did it this way, and he just can't quite stomach it. So he likes my album, but he doesn't quite buy into this song. But I hope you guys like it. It's called Lily Bell. Working on the river dock, hot summer day. Rich man on the boat, wipes the heat away. Wish I was sitting underneath a tree, sipping on a julep, my dog and me. I work real hard for the money I earn. I ain't the kind who's got money to burn. I can't go riding on no riverboat or drink good whiskey like some rich folk. Hi-ho, silver, don't nobody tell. I can see the light a-coming from the Lily Bell. Well, she ain't got a captain, no, he ain't at the wheel. He's in the hole drinking whiskey on the Lily Bell. Lily Bell's gotta be my best friend. Even though she leaves, she still comes back again. She's a female at heart, but she ain't like a wife. She don't go nagging me about how I live my life. Hi-ho, Silver, don't nobody tell. I can see the light a-coming from the Lily Bell. Well, she ain't got a captain, no, he ain't at the wheel. He's in the hole drinking whiskey on the Lily Bell. Lily Bell's the lady of the river. Lily Bell's the lady of the river. Well, that old river is a mean old man. Hurts the river ladies as much as he can. If I was a river, well, I wouldn't be mean. I'd just roll on down to New Orleans. Hi-ho, Silver, don't nobody tell. I can see the light a-coming from the Lily Bell. Well, she ain't got a captain, no, he ain't at the wheel. He's in the hole drinking whiskey on the Lily Bell. All right, here's where the guys sing and the girls answer. Oh, that river, mean old river. Oh, that river, mean old river. Oh, that river, mean old river. Oh, that river. Thank you. Appreciate that very much. I'm going to do one more song and then going to get Rodney to come up here. He is the guy you paid to come and see this. So I can't be taking this prime time up much longer. I would encourage you to check out my, yeah. Jeremy? I encourage you guys to check out my album on wherever you stream or download your music, Prairie Dust and Delta Mud. Prairie Dust, Delta Mud by Dirty Shoes Band. So anyway, those two songs you just heard are on there, along with several others. All originals by me. And I'm going to do something a little different this time, though, to take it out. I'm going to do a song I learned by listening to a James Booker record. I've always been enamored with New Orleans piano players, and this one has all the good stuff. It talks about drugs and alcohol and women and stuff, so I think it's pretty good. Down the road, come a junk old partner. Down the road, come my junk old partner right now. Down the road, come a junk old partner. He was knocked down, loaded as could be. Well, he was knocked out, loaded. And he wobbled all over the street. Now he said 6 months ain't no sentence, no. He said 1 year ain't no time. I know boys down in Canyon City serving a one year to 99. I'll tell you, if I had me $1 million, I'll tell you now, I'm gonna tell you what I would do. I'd buy all that land down there around Canyon City and grow a nice wheat farm till 2092. Whiskey when I'm thirsty. I want water, baby, water when I'm dry. Maybe a beer. I want my baby when I'm lonely. And a little heroin, just before I die. Well, a little cocaine on the side. Oh, that's right, yeah. I see that Junko partner, he coming down the road. He's a wobbling all over the place. He knocked out, loaded. Well, that's okay, because I loaded too. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I see you, Ralph. Yes. You're getting ready for the party, I see. Let's get Rodney Rice up here to play something.
Oh, thank you folks for coming out. It's our first time up here. Well, mine. I think you were up here before, Doug, right? In Carbondale?
I played in Aspen, and they made me stay in a hotel here in town.
Yeah.
They wouldn't pay for an Aspen hotel for me.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Neither do I.
Neither. This makes three of us. Shut it down, Doug. Shut it down. Let's do. Pretty as a rose, you sharp as a tack. Keep loving me, mama, I'm gonna love you back. Oh no. Here we go. If you love me, why don't you just tell me so? Well, take me to the mountains on a Friday night. Everything is going good. I'm feeling alright, alright. Everything is alright. If you don't want to lose me, baby, better hold on tight. Thought of you, it brightens up my day. You're gonna push those dark clouds out of the way. Dry the rain as it falls from the sky. Say it's stuck with me, pretty mama, till the day I die. Let on know. Thought of you, it brightens up my day. I push them dark clouds out of the way. You're gonna dry the rain as it falls from the sky. Say it stuck with me, pretty mama, till the day I die. Hit 'em again now. I live up on the mountain way back in the hills. I chop a wood all summer, gonna fire my still, my still. I'm gonna fire my still. A bootlegging moonshine, baby, just for the thrill. So I wake up in the morning, head to the grind. I'm gonna swing that hammer down in that mine, I sure will. I gotta pay some bills. Don't you say you love me, unless you always will. Without you it brightens up my day. You're gonna push those dark clouds out of the way. Dry the rain as it falls from the sky. Say it's stuck with me, pretty mama, till the day I die. Say it's stuck with me, pretty mama, till the day I die. Let's do, we'll jump into another one. Now I'll tell you some stories. Sometimes the stories change and the songs stay the same. Sometimes it's the different. Let's do Every Passing Day. Remember that one?
Yeah.
Lead acting up late, that I'm living today. Everything that I love one day goes away, and it's a sad part. It's gonna break your heart when you know the ending before it even starts. And these days I have my doubts. Will we ever be able to sort this out? I don't know, I can't say. It's just another passing day. What the hell is going on? Where did we go wrong? Is it so hard for us all to get along? There ain't no time to wait. We gotta stop this hate. Equal protection for every color, love and faith. And these days I have my doubts. Will we ever be able to work this out? I don't know, I can't say. It's just another passing day. Reach out a helping hand and try to understand all those down and out all around this land. The line it has been drawn. What side are you on? I'm standing with my brothers, 'cause the right side is all wrong. And these days I have my doubts, will we ever be able to work this out? All the hope is slipping away with every passing day. And protesting every town till one day change it comes around. When that is, I can't say. It's just another passing day. Thank you. That the first one was Pretty as a Rose. That was on the first album I put out, and man, it was 10 years ago, I think, this year. And it was called Empty Pockets and a Troubled Mind. Then I put out Same Shirt, Different Day. Then I put out my third album, which was self-titled, which that Every Passing Day was from that one. But on Same Shirt, Different Day, I had a song. This one will be off that. This one's off that album. And before I did this gig full time, I had a job in an office building. You know, where you, yeah, he knows where it's headed. That's why he's sliding over. He's got an instrument change. Okay. But you know, a place where you go and get performance reviews and stuff. And I know what you're thinking, what kind of performance reviews would I give anyone? But I didn't give. I wasn't a boss. I didn't give a review. I gave my opinion, and no one ever listened to it anyways. And they still don't. But the moral of the story is, if you're a boss, you should be a good boss, because you never know when the person receiving said review could be a songwriter, and they might write a song called Middleman's Blues, put it out on an album called Same Shirt, Different Day. Travel around telling everyone their version of the story, right? Which is the only version you're ever going to hear. So essentially, it's the only version of the story that exists. But if you do happen to be down in Dallas, Texas, and you come across a man named Greg O'Donnell, he drives a purple Corvette with his initials on the license plate and double parks in a very inconvenient place for the rest of the world around him. You tell him you take my side of the story. Yeah, big time. But this is about my performance review that Greggy boy gave me. It's called Middleman's Blues. Well, it's sad but true. I got the middleman's blues. You're damned if I don't do the middleman's blues. My boss gave me my review. He said, here's what I think of you. But before I rip you apart, just know I never liked you, boy, right from the start. I can't stand the way that you dress, and your hair is always such a mess. Why don't you try high and right? Are you a left-wing hippie who don't want to fight? It's sad, but it's true. The middleman is blues. You're damned if I don't do. The middleman is blues. You see this shirt tail, it won't tuck in. I'm the kind of trouble that the cat drug in. Everything you think about me is true. I ain't never gonna do like you want me to. He said, boy, count them lucky stars. You're here in this office, not some old dive bar. a dive bar. It sounds like a dream. I'm only here for the paycheck. You know what I mean? I tell you, oh, it's true. That's one way you gonna lose. The damned if you don't, oh, do. The middleman is blue. So you can guess it was the end of that job. I worked construction for a while down in Dallas with Bob. $8 an hour, didn't get me that far, but it buys me around in this old dive bar. And yeah, I'm still stressed these days. My hair's falling out, and when it don't, it turn gray. Either way, it don't matter none to me. I'm just here for the drinks and some company. I tell you, oh, it's true. You win when you lose. You're damned if you don't know what to do. The middleman is blue. I tell you, oh, it's true. You really win when you lose. The low down, no good. The backslapping, backstabbing. The low down, no good. Damned if you don't know do. The middleman is blue. So, I come from West Virginia originally, and if you're a songwriter from West Virginia, the fine print is you have to have a song about some of mining, you know. And I actually worked in a mine for about 3 months, and that's all I could do. I had to kind of get out of there, you know. Is I need to be on the surface while I'm breathing. But one of the things you do when you put out an album, which I've learned how not to release an album 3 different ways. And but one of the things you do is you mail them out to radio stations, and you go and give interviews and talk about everything. And on the second album, Same Shirt, Different Day, I had a song about the Upper Big Branch mine disaster in West Virginia, and it's called Company Town. And I was on the radio in Virginia with, it was Roots Down Radio. Luke Church was the host of that show. He's got another show now that he does. He retired from that and kind of does his own thing. But right before we went on air, he was like, he grew up in a coal mining town adjacent to West Virginia, and his dad had died in a coal mine. So once his dad died in the coal mine, he left, and he said that that was his favorite song on the album. It just got me thinking. Then we were like 10 seconds later, we were on the air talking about other stuff, you know. So it got me thinking, and which is kind of dangerous, you know. But just got me thinking of that part of the country, and had working in a mine, and Luke's family and all the other families that, you know, when someone's working in the mine and they pass away, and all that, and all the kind of meandering rivers through Appalachia with all the coal barges on it, thinking of, you know, someone put that coal on there, and that might have been the last thing they'd done, but the coal keeps going downriver, you know. And this is off my self-titled album, and it's called Roll River Roll, and it goes like this. Is he ready? I think so too. The hell, let's try it. They hadn't heard it before. Roll, river roll, carry my last load of old black coal. It took all my mountains, left me an empty hole. Well, those hard times, they sent me to the mine. I'll be a young man, mama, when I die. First they broke my back, and then they broke my mind. And road, river road, carry my last load of old black coal. Took all my mountains, left me an empty hole. The thing with life, oh, you just get one. It's a harder life with this old black lung. Well, I once was a miner, now my mining days are done. And road, river road, carry my last load of old black coal. Took all my mountains, left me an empty hole. It sure is dark at the end of the line. It sure is dark, I'm about out of time. Well, I'll be damned if the end ain't as dark as that old coal mine. And this road, river road, carry my last load of old black coal. It took all my mountains, left me an empty hole. Say you took all my mountains, left me a cold, dark soul.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Let's do a little while you're over there. Let's just slide on to Hills of Carolina. Let's do that since you're there. What do you think? Yeah. All right, here we go. This is off the first album, Hills of Carolina. I like this one. I did a solo version of this one. That'll be on the streaming platforms on Monday, so you can, if you find Spotify or Pandora, or maybe not Pandora actually. I don't know if they have me on there, but Amazon, iTunes, YouTube Music, and right here, Steve's guitar in Carbondale, Colorado. Here we go. Well, hey there, darling, I didn't mean to make you sad, and I know what a hard time you've had. Ain't this world such a crazy place? Hard to think, spinning round in space. Think about that, 'cause we're all spinning round in space. The hills of Carolina, she's waiting for me there.
running wild, running free without a worry or a care. The hills of Carolina, that's just where I'm gonna stay. Restless river, take my blues away. Oh, green river, won't you take my blues away? Now the song is called Hills of Carolina. And this isn't going to be on the streaming release. It's a bonus for you. And I come from West Virginia. And my grandmother adopted me, my grandparents, both of them. But I was just young and grandma wasn't old then. When I was a little boy, she would tell me this. And I took it and put it in the next verse. Go on, boy, don't let hang on, let me start it again. Sometimes she stuttered, so I gotta do it. Go on, boy, there ain't nothing that you can't do. And don't you pay no mind if you hear it ain't true. Don't let nobody tell you it ain't true. Tomorrow ain't promised, no matter what they say. And we all just borrow today. Think about that, folks. 'Cause we all just borrow today. The hills of Carolina waiting for me there. Running wild, running free without a worry or a care. The hills of Carolina, that's just where I'm gonna stay. Restless river, take my blues away. Oh, green river, take my blues away. In the hills of Carolina, I left my woman, my love behind. Left my woman, my love behind, way back in Carolina. Oh, Carolina, you're always in my heart and mind. You're always in my heart and mind, my love, my Carolina. You got the bonus edition. Thank you, folks. Come on in. The water's warm. I am an old woman. I'm named after my mother. Old man is another. A child's grown old. If dreams are thunder, and lightning was desire. Hell, this place would have burnt down such a long time ago. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster, one of those old rodeos. Just give me something I can hold on to believe in this living. Oh, that's a hard way to go. When I was a young girl, what had me a cowboy? He wasn't much to look at, just a free rambling man. But that was a long time, no matter how I tried. Years, they just roll on by like this broken down dam. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster, one of them old rodeo. Just give me something I can hold on to believe in this living. That's a hard way to go. There's flies in the kitchen, I can hear them in there buzzing. And I ain't done nothing since I woke up today. How the hell can a person go to work in the morning, come home in the evening, have not a damn thing to say? Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster, one of them whole rodeo. Just give me something I can hold on to believe in this living. Well, that's a hard way to go. Thank you, folks. Thank you.
Let's do get to where I'm going. How about that one, huh? How about them apples? Ready? Here we go. Ready?
I think.
I think so. Let's try it. Hell, let's live large. Dangerous.
Well, I know I did my part when I left you with a broken heart. Slammed the door and I was so damn mad. I left you at home feeling oh so bad. What's the point of just hanging around the same shit in the same damn town? Can't catch a break no matter what I do. Gotta be getting to where I'm going to. Let's pack up the van and hit the road. We got a 5-hour drive to next night's show. We'll set it up, play it all again. We'll be back this way, I can't say when. What's the point of just hanging around the same shit in the same damn town? Can't catch a break no matter what I do. Gotta be getting to where I'm going to. Get in there now. Loving someone who don't love you back, it puts a pain in your chest like a heart attack. There's nothing left, no point to stay. I played my part, I'll be on my way. What's the point of just hanging around? Bringing you up, it's getting me down. Can't catch a break no matter what I do. Gotta be getting to where I'm going. Gotta be getting to where I'm going. I gotta be getting to where I'm going to. Thank you, folks. Thank you. So I was working in that office that I got the review in, down in Dallas, Texas. And I recorded my first album. So this was, 10 years ago, I guess. So maybe 9 years ago. Because it was out. So I had like 400 CDs that I had to mail to these radio stations around the country. And I had all the CDs in there, and everything was addressed, but I didn't know, I didn't have any postage on it. So I went down there on my, oh, cool, yeah, come on in. I went down there, yeah, come on in, water's fine. And I went down to the post office on my lunch hour with 400 CDs and no postage on anything. And it was in downtown Dallas. And everyone at the post office looked really angry at me because they're trying to get back to work. And you heard about my performance review. So that's I had nowhere to really be at the time, So I just stood off to the side and was watching people file through, and there's this older gentleman. He got up to the teller, and it was his daughter. It was apparent that it was his daughter by the conversation. And because she was like, "Dad, are you coming to your grandson's birthday party?" And he said, "Yeah, I'm coming. I'm bringing some dates." She's like, "What are you talking about? You can't bring a date. He's 4. What are you talking about? Just come by yourself." And he said, "I didn't say date. I said dates, plural. I'm bringing 2. And the only thing around here getting older are these boots I got on." And he was totally like Texas style. His shirt was tucked into his pants, and his pants tucked into his boots, and everything was fancy, And I'm like, man, that's a really good line. So I wrote it on one of the albums I was going to mail out. I'm like, this is a good spot here, this post office, And I finally got up, and they all cleared out, and I told the lady, I said, "Ma'am, I heard your dad talking, and I'm mailing out my first album." She didn't care, but I was like, "I'm mailing out, this is my first album, but I'm already inspired now to write a second album."
because of your dad. And she kind of just like huffed and puffed and shook her head and said, everyone's got the chance to do right and everyone's got the right to be wrong. I'm like, what do you need? And I was like, man, there's another good line. So if you're an aspiring songwriter, you should aspire to be something else. But if you insist, there's a post office down in Dallas, Texas, that's really rich with material. And it's called Right to Be Wrong, and it goes like this. Let's see if we can remember this one. Everyone's got the chance to do right. Everyone's got the right to be wrong. The only thing around here getting older is your same old dance, your same old song. You wore out your welcome and overbooked your stay. And I've been meaning to tell you I don't like it when you treat me this way. I never saw her coming, no. She left me with surprise, a broken heart and all those tears in her eyes. I didn't have the words to tell her as she turned and walked away. And over her shoulder she turned around to say, now I got the chance to do right. I'm gonna right some wrongs. Only thing around here getting old are these boots I got on. Wore out my welcome and overbooked my stay. And yeah, I've been meaning to tell you, I've been thinking about going away. Well, I know this stage looks empty, but believe me, it's completely full of doubt. I can't help but wonder sometimes maybe we could have just worked something out. In the nights they get lonely on a cheap inflatable double-sized bed. Me and the old dog in this book I still ain't read. And then they say, sometimes I've been right, most times I'm wrong. Only thing around here getting old is this road I'm walking on. Say I don't know where I'm going or how long I can't stay. Maybe if I keep on singing, I'll knock one out of this park one day. When the wind don't blow an Amarillo and the moon on the gunner sand don't rise,
till I cast my dreams upon your love, babe. Lie beneath the laughter of your eyes. It's snowing on the tone. Come morning, I'll be through them hills and gone. Now mother thinks the road is soft and lovely, and brother thinks the road is straight and fine. But my darling knows this road is long and lonely, and I'm thankful that this road's a friend of mine. It's snowing on return. Come morning, I'll be through them hills and gone. It's snowing on return. Come morning, well, I'll be through them hills. Hell, I'll be long gone. Well, I wish I was in Austin. At the chili parlor bar, drinking Mad Dog margaritas, not caring where you are. But here I sit in Dublin. I'm just a rolling cigarette. I'm a holding back and choking back these shakes with every breath. So forgive me all my anger, forgive me all my faults. No need to forgive me for thinking what I thought. Well, I love you from the get-go, I love you till I die. I love you on the Spanish Steps, the night we said goodbye. I've been to Fort Worth, and I've been to Spain. I've been too proud to come in out of the rain. And I've seen the David. I seen the Mona Lisa too, and I've seen old Guy Clark play these lonely Dublin blues. So forgive me all my anger, and forgive me all my faults. There's no need to forgive me for thinking what I thought. Oh, I love you from the get-go, I love you till I die. I love you on the Spanish Steps, the night we said goodbye. Well, I wish I was in Austin. At the chili parlor bar, drinking Mad Dog margaritas and not caring where you are.
I don't have any idea what time. We're on time. We got half a dozen more. What do we got? Let's see. Let's do this one. Let's do Jug Wine. Want to do that one? So I worked in, I used to work as a raft guide back on the river, back east, and it's where they filmed Deliverance, which doesn't have anything to do with the song. It's just a raft guide. I can't break the habit of saying that when I talk about the river back there. They filmed Deliverance there, you know. They had Squeal Like a Pig Beach right before the rapids. But anyways, where was I going with this? I had a point somewhere, maybe. Oh yeah. So we lived in these old houses. They're like from the early 1900s, total timber boxes. So we didn't really, they really didn't even want to let us sleep there, but we did. So we spent most of our time outside, so you know the house wouldn't burn down or whatever with our shenanigans. So after the guests all left, you know, we would come out kind of like cockroaches in the night, crawl out of the woodwork with instruments and everything. And thanks for coming in, folks. See you. Have a good night. Yeah. See you next time. Rodney Rice Music. Find it wherever you get your music. XM, FM, Outlaw Country, The Village, Pandora, iTunes.
YouTube music.
Right, YouTube Music. Google Music. So when the guests would all leave and drive away, and then we would come out. This is perfect timing because the kids don't need to hear this story. Yeah. So you know, we would come out with instruments and all kind of shenanigans and stuff, and we're sitting around on the porch, and we had a big bottle of Lambrusco, you know, and we're like working our way through it best we can, and singing songs and just, you know, being raft guides, and someone said, "Man, you guys should write a song about the bottle of wine, the jug of wine, you know, screw top lid." Done. That's all you had to do. Power of suggestion. And it's on the first album. It's Jug Wine or Screw Top Wine. Hell, I can't even remember the name of it. It's one of the jug wine with a screw top lid. I wake in the morning wishing how I never did. But it's big and it's fine, and I love me that screw top wine. A Friday night, no, I ain't at the bar. I'm down under the bridge on the hood of my car, watching that big old river roll by with a bottle of red screw top wine. I got a taste that's so nice and sweet. You put me right on my ass, take me straight on my feet. You know, the price can't be beat. You gotta love that screw top wine. Give me some wine, Doug. So nice and sweet, put me right on my ass, straight on my feet. You know, the price can't be beat. Give me some screw top wine. You'll see me sitting as quiet as a mouse, a Sunday afternoon from that old courthouse, watching them big old pigeons stroll by with a bag holding my jug of screw top wine. Jug wine with a screw top lid. I wake in the morning wishing how I never did. It's big and it's fine, and I love me that screw top. I gotta have the screw top. Won't you buy some screw top wine? And the next morning, the wine was gone. Thank you. The next morning, wine was gone. And this was like before you could just, I didn't have a cell phone. I remember having to go in the office during office hours to like use one computer was like dial up to check an email and stuff. I mean, so it was like the gauge information. So the manager would come at the ass crack of dawn and drop off her vehicle, pick up the work truck, drive down the bridge, see what the gauge was, come back and write it on a chalkboard. And there was a payphone there, and people would call the payphone, and whoever's walking by would pick it up and read the river level. Like, that's how we got the gauge. It wasn't like an app on a smartphone or whatever. But she was there when she got, and it was only like maybe a 10-minute drive down from the office, you know, back or whatever to the river. So we had maybe 20 minutes. And because she got there and was like, if this shit isn't cleaned up, you guys are all fired. It was a total shit show in the front where the guests were going to come up and sign waivers to go rafting, you know. So we had 20 minutes to clean it up, but we wrote this song first. So maybe we had 10 minutes after we wrote this. It's a hungover game.
Playing the hungover game. Playing the hungover game. Drinking my coffee, just waiting for my change. Maybe this just ain't my year. Maybe I drink too much beer. Whatever it was, it's just killing me here. I'm playing this hungover game. Playing the hungover game. Drinking my coffee, just waiting for my change. Maybe I lost track of time. Maybe we had too much True Top wine. Whatever it was, it's just killing my mind. 'Cause I'm playing this hungover game. Playing the hungover game. Drinking my coffee, just waiting for my change. Maybe I'm just holding on to the past. Maybe out back I smoke a little too much grass. Whatever it was, it's just kicking my ass. 'Cause I'm playing this hungover game. Playing the hungover game. Drinking my coffee, just waiting for some change. Drinking my coffee, and won't you bring me back my change?
So I got, I worked in a mine for a little bit. I worked as a raft guide. Worked in an office I got fired from, and I shouldn't say it. I got a bad performance review. Where's I going with this? It was, I used to work on rigs, oil and gas rigs. I met this guy named Derwin Cromer. I worked with him around the country. And with Derwin Cromer being, I was like, is the house music coming on? Shit, no, it's next door. That's the Nug. With a name like Derwin Cromer, being from Kentucky, you know, we had a lot in common. I mean, you know, he liked John Prine, moonshine, and bourbon in that order. So we had all kind of stuff to talk about. Very smart man. And he called me up one night. We were both working night shift, and I mean, it was like, I don't know, 3 in the morning or something. And he was like, I got the best line for a song. And, you know, you get that a lot when you're a songwriter. People always have, oh, you should write a song about it. You know, this or that or whatever. But with Derwin's street cred, I'm like, okay, let's hear it. Let's hear what you got. He said, the days go on forever and the years just fly right by. Like, holy shit, that is a good line, you know? So I picked up this guitar, grabbed a C chord. You listen to me this long, you know, I'm down here in the first. They say all the money's made in the first 3 frets. I haven't seen it yet, though. Maybe I should move up a couple. But I grabbed this and just was on a C and just thinking of that, you know. And those days go on forever, and the years just flew right by, right? Thinking of that. And I was thinking of growing up in West Virginia and a total normal, dysfunctional, maybe abusive childhood, you know. And I wrote this, and a lot of these songs, you have pieces, and you know, you got a couple pieces here and a couple pieces there, and you gotta fit them together. This was one of those that just came out to me all at once, and it's incredibly true. It's called Memoirs of My Youth. Sitting on the front porch under a hot August sun. 10 minutes ago we were laughing while just having fun. Someone pinched an arm, another grabbed a hand of hair. We all knew what would happen when our screams filled the air. Well, we come around the corner like a runaway freight train. A crazy look in his eyes, certifiably insane. He had us up in our winter coats when Mama pulled in the drive. I don't know how we made it through our childhood alive. Remember those you pass and going up, you're gonna pass them coming down. Always do what's right, 'cause what you do comes back around. Keep looking on the bright side of every rainy day. Don't forget your prayers at night. Remember what I say. Yes, Mama had a way with words. Daddy, not so much. A lifetime spent working around the world left him out of touch. I sit around here thinking at everything he would say all them years ago. Feels like yesterday. I brought you in this world so I can take you out. Settle it down before I give you something to cry about. The kids think you learned it all in a few years in school. You think you walk on water now, but remember, shit floats too. Needless to say, Mom and Dad grew apart, both went their separate ways. Us kids, we made it through our childhood, but we don't talk much about it these days. See, my oldest sister has a slew of kids. She's an aging housewife. My middle sister strung out on dope, makes her money at night. And I ramble around this country, moving every year or two. This old guitar and traveling scars, I sing my songs. Go for folks like you. Now for the part that Derwin gave me that started this whole trip down memory lane. You ready? Those days went on forever, and the years just flew right by.
Life went on in between for reasons who knows why. Sometimes I think I got it all figured out, but I seldom ever do. Whenever I have my doubts, Derwin's words come ringing through. Remember those you passing, going up, you're gonna pass them coming down. Always do what's right, 'cause what you do comes back around. Keep looking on the bright side of every rainy day. Don't forget your prayers at night. Remember what I say.
Thank you. We got a couple more. What do we got? We're on time. We got a couple more. What do we got? A couple more? Okay. I feel like, if you all feel like listening. Okay. Cool. Let's do.
Are you out of beer yet?
Not even close. Here we go. Let's do. Yeah. Let's lighten it up. Let's do a little. You want to do that one?
Yeah.
Let's do that one. Let's do that one.
All right. Should I take off?
Yeah. Hell yeah. Do
A
it,
one
bro.
and a two.
Yeah. 1, 2. Do it. Oh mercy! Here it is. Here we go.
If I had words to say just to document the day, would they weigh so heavy on my mind? Because looking back from here and all we lost this year, with a little luck I'm gonna find with some peace of mind. Where we gonna run? I got nowhere to go. I'm down on my luck. All I hear is how you told me so. Well, your memory's just a token of a heart you left here broken, 'cause the dreams followed you right out the door. But for a moment just consider how the sweet life turned bitter, and home will never be the same no more. 'Cause I'm a ship lost on the ocean in these waves of commotion. I'm trying to find a safe way to shore. But there's something about this place, there's something about your face, I've never seen nothing like it before. Where we gonna run? I got nowhere to go. I'm down on my luck. Now all I hear is how you told me so. Oh, it's such a heavy toll for all them lost souls. They're gone too early now, they're frozen in time. And there are no words to say about why they went away. They left us all weeping behind. And now I'm down on my luck, just like that old truck. A lifetime of hard miles I'll leave behind. 'Cause when the show comes to a close, we gotta head on down the road. There's another gig and it's further down the line. Where we gonna run? We got nowhere to go. I'm down on my luck. Look at the time, folks, where they go.
see. Let's do that.
Mama, she raised me on riddles and chances, a fatback, channel cat, lily white lie. All wrapped up with a gym crack fancy. I never met Papa, never asked why. Mama said Papa was a no account anyway. People said Papa was a rolling stone. I turned 20 on the Walker-Mall throughway, headed up the river in the dark, alone, and I'm sleeping with a stranger in a no-name town. Thanksgiving dinner at the Top Hat Lounge. Christmas Eve, I'm at the Fantasy Hotel. Lord have mercy on this crocodile, man. I hooked up with a carny a little out of Memphis. I labored in the sideshow for pennies in the jar. Beetle-eyed jokers in Hicktown, princess, rhinestone rubies, rubber cigar. Wrestle me a gate up in Omaha City, done me another down in New Orleans. Tangle with the banker, fall off with the kitty. Got to Mississippi and I got away clean. And I'm sleeping with a stranger in a no-name town. Thanksgiving dinner at the Top Hat Lounge. Christmas Eve, I'm at the Fantasy Hotel. Lord have mercy on this crocodile, man. Underneath the levee in the cattail thicket, down in the shadow there's a shade of grove. A thatched roof rising from a poke fence picket, white smoke pillars out of coal black stove. Inside the house it's a hall with mirror. Inside the mirror it's a temple of sin. Inside the temple it's the face of Mama. Mama, she knows. Mama, she knows where I've been. And she don't like it. Not one bit. Mama knows exactly where this bad boy been. I've been sleeping with a stranger in a no-name town. Thanksgiving dinner at the Top Hat Lounge. Christmas Eve, I'm at the Fantasy Hotel. Lord have mercy on this crocodile, man. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy on this crocodile, man.
Thank you. Do a couple more, Doug? One or two more? We'll do one or two more. Let's do this one.
this married up life I was living was trying to choke me to death. So I lay upon the bed, I put the gun to my head, and I nearly ended it all. And I come to myself right before I got killed, and I blew me some holes in the wall. Well, I'm thinking about cranking this ragged old truck up and hauling myself into town. I'm thinking about raising so much damned old hell, I'm gonna die before I live this all down. And I lay around this place till I'm blue in the face, might as well be in the ground. I'm thinking about cranking this ragged old truck up and hauling myself into town. Well, I'm a honky-tonk man in this honky-tonk band. I got a honky-tonk girl on my arm, and I may be as ugly as an old mud rail fence, but I'm loaded with hillbilly charm. And it's my life, no wife, mine's gonna tell me I can't go and have me some fun. So before that old heifer comes back in from Aspen, you can bet your sweet ass I'll be gone. And I'm thinking about cranking this ragged old truck up and hauling myself into town. I'm thinking about raising so much damned old hell, I'm gonna die before I can live this all down. And I lay around this place till I'm blue in the face. Well, I might as well be in the ground. I'm thinking about cranking this ragged old truck up and hauling myself and all the stuff back to town.
I don't know.
Thanks for having us, and thank you, Ralph, for running the sound. Thanks, guys, for coming and listening. You get your music. I'm out of records right now. You can order them offline, or if you come down and see me another time in Denver or whatever, I'll give you one there. You can buy it off my website, or you can get it through the online, wherever. Should be. There's plenty of them. I got them coming in my ears, man. They're in every closet of the house, you know. So buy some, please, and give them to people. Or like melt them into ashtrays. Buy like 5, make a couple ashtrays. You can do whatever you want with them. Woman I love, her name's Ramon. She kinda looks like Tempest Storm. She can dance just like a little Egypt. She works down at the snake farm. Snake farm, you know, it just sounds nasty. A snake farm is pretty much it. A snake farm is a reptile house. A snake farm. Ooh. they call the alarm. She cried when they broke up, but she plays a record at the snake farm. Snake farm, you know, it just sounds nasty. A snake farm, it pretty much is. A snake farm, it's a reptile house. Snake farm, ooh. Ramona's got a keen sense of humor. She's got a tattoo running down her arm. It's a python eating a little mouse wearing a sailor's hat that says snake farm. Snake farm, you know, it just sounds nasty. A snake farm, it pretty much is. A snake farm, it's a reptile house. A snake farm, ooh. Sometimes Ramona calls me up. She says, get down here, it's getting warm. She runs everybody off, and well, you know, it's just a snake farm. Snake farm, you know, it just sounds nasty. Snake farm, it pretty much is. Snake farm, it's a reptile house. Snake farm, ooh. Snake farm. Oh, thank you, folks. Thank you so much. Cool. Really appreciate it.
Well, we'd like to thank you all for coming out. We want to thank Dave and Rodney for doing their thing tonight, and send a shout out to our good friends at Peppino's Pizza for sending food our way tonight. It's always delicious and it's always fresh.